We're out here winter camping again for the night. No Coda this time. I left him at home because we are going to try something different. I did not bring the hot tent or any kind of a shelter with me, really. We're just heading up this ravine, following the creek. Back where we parked the truck, we kind of had two options. We could have taken the quad trail that looked like it went up and around in that way, and eventually we should find the quad trail back in here, or we had the option of following the creek, and well, the creek just looked like way more fun. So this is kind of an experiment for me, the first time I've tried this. So I'm not sure how it's going to go. Backpack here, I do have some, what I'm going to call emergency supplies. The sleeping bag, sleeping pad. I've also got my ski pants and jacket, mitts, all that kind of stuff. But we're going to try not to use it. As I'm hiking in here, there's lots of exposed grass along the creek bed. So I'm thinking maybe I can make a grass bed. Because we are in the broadleaf mixed forest, I think they call this type of forest. And yeah, I have not seen one spruce tree on the way in here, so we don't have spruce boughs to sleep on, so we're gonna have to find something else. What's the worst that can happen, right? A little challenge for me, some entertainment for you. We also got some delicious food with us in the bag here in the bottom. Some water, camera stuff, saw, basic things. So yeah, super excited to get supper on the go. Need to get a move on here, keep hiking. Look at the size of this burr bush, 7 foot tall. Look how fluffy those burrs are too. Nice fluff. That could be potential bedding. You won't want to sleep right on them. They'd be really stuck and worked into your clothing and in your hair and stuff, but thinking like that, and a layer of grass. Well, we can survive out here in the cold without any gear. So I've decided to hop down into the creek back there. The bush is getting a little bit thick, and the creek looks like it's kind of fun to walk down. A little bit windy, so might take just a bit longer, but keep going. Cool, so these look like some coyote tracks. A grouse or a bird of some kind, and a deer slide, all following the same trail down the creek. Well, just got a booter, slogging in and out of this creek here, but I can feel a little bit of wetness soaking through the sides. Went right in there. I'll climb up out of here and keep going. Oh, there's definitely cold water. Oh yeah, I can see the trail. I'm going up the other side there. See it? Looks like the beaver had this all dammed off here at one time. You can see it goes down there where it's broken out. You can see where the creeks went through the dam and washed it right out there, but he went from right up there all the way across, and it would have been pretty deep here over my head. So there's definitely some running water here coming down, and it looks nice. Like I could almost drink that, except for it's probably coming out of a beaver pond. Probably just melt snow. I really want to drink beaver pond water. Oh, we made it. What a cool spot. Definitely worth the trek. Oh, still out of breath. Figure out where we're going to set up for the night and get on that before it gets too dark here. Start collecting firewood. You can see one pretty nice dead standing tree over there. A couple more back here. Pretty good. I have a fire there and a fire there. Oh, it's already pretty comfy actually. Here we go, we found a nice one. Dead standing, decent size. Still has the top to it and no bark, so should be good. That is a dry piece of oak. Beauty. Ooh. Nice. Little bit of bark on it. That's okay. Whoa! Ooh! Almost caught the sawn there. Take it easy here. Have a little break. Yeah, firewood, it'll warm you up twice. Once cutting it, once when we have a fire. Sun goes down at about 5 o'clock here. It's 9 hours of daylight, 24 minus 9. So we want the fire to burn for a good 15 hours. I think this is definitely enough wood for one fire for 15 hours, but I'm not sure if it's enough for 2 fires. I might grab a couple more, but for now, we're gonna start processing, see what our pile looks like. Pretty neat on the end here. Feeling slightly better about the firewood pile now that it's processed. Feel like I could still use a couple more. I'd like 2 more of these big oak ones. Have a little break from that. So I'm gonna start to sweat again and go start collecting some grass here. I need a lot of grass. Lots of dry grass. And a lot of it is snowy and wet, so. Behind the bed here. Right there. So we need 20 or 30 of those. Saw our knife. I can get a knife. Ooh, that is looking lofty. Look at that. Ooh, boy. If I had a little more for my legs. Oh yeah, that's actually pretty nice. Oh, I could sleep on that. Hard to tell until you really like lay there for a while how much insulation the grass is going to provide. But it is hollow. Well, they say air is the best insulator, so I'm pretty happy with this so far. We're just going to have to watch the fires where we put them until I wake up with my bed on fire in the middle of the night. We don't want that. So the wind's died off, so that's nice because it was a little breezy before. Change the whole direction of this thing. Oh, okay. Let's see if we can get a fire going with some of this grass. How dry is it? There's a little bird's nest here and see if we can get it to take a spark. Going to get one of these nice dry sticks, take our little bird's nest of grass here. We'll use the Swiss Army knife if we can find, oh that's a knife, locate the saw. See if we can get some nice dry sawdust here too. Maybe into another piece of bark first. Before we lose it all. Oh, there we go. Come on. Yeah, yeah. Do your thing. Barely going though. Some less grass over the bed here. Come on. Oh, you can do it. There we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Come on. Nice. Don't even want to risk it going out. I'm just gonna get it burning really good here before I try and move it over. Like, I'm sure 2 fires might be nice to have fire on both sides of me, but yeah, I'm just really concerned that I won't have enough wood or it'll burn out and not make it all the way through the night. Get these rotisserie sticks on the go. I would much rather have one fire that burns all night to give me some heat and be slightly uncomfortable than be between 2 fires and wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning and they're both completely out. Oh, I'm also not sure if I'm going to be able to pound these into the ground because it is frozen. Holy crap. That's a lot of freaking coyotes. So they wouldn't usually bug a person, especially if I have a fire. It sounds like they're on the other side of that kind of mountainy hill range, like along the lake down by the river. Scared them all out of here probably. That was a lot of coyotes though. I've got our rotisserie made, so we'll talk a little bit about what we got with us here. This top of the backpack is all camera gear, electronics, lights, a notepad. In the bag, got some bacon, main bag of food, and in here, dun da da da, some chicken thighs. Chicken thighs with barbecue sauce on the rotisserie tonight. At home we prepared a few baked potatoes, which we stuffed with some onions. See how that goes. Wrapped them in tin foil and get those on the fire here. Oh, it's nice and cold now. Oh, I've also got the, I don't even know what this is. It came out of my beer advent calendar that the missus got me. Frotzinger Hill O's Rosenhem Brewer Traditional Set 1543. I'll have that with supper. Got a grapefruit, potato, salt and pepper, granola bar, coffee maker, coffee, kettle here, so I can boil up some water. Inside the kettle we have another granola bar, some Pop-Tarts, granola bar, protein bar, barbecue sauce, butter, need that, coffee, and the other potato. 2 potatoes, some chicken so you're not going hungry, a couple more protein bars for the walkout, or just in case, you know, never bad to have some extra food. In the main part of the bag here we've got clothes. This is my winter jacket, ski pants, and it has my mitts in it. Z-Rest, just if I have to and I get too cold from laying on this grass, but like the grass is actually, my butt is super warm right now. Yeah, it's doing a great job. I don't even have my ski pants on yet. And then we've got a big dry bag in here that has a sleeping bag and a sleeping pad and even a pillow, just in case I can't hack it. And then in the front part, you've just got the, oh, I brought a chocolate bar too somewhere. Where did my chocolate bar go? In the big part, I stuck it in here before the truck. Oh yeah, there it is. Ho ho, chocolate with almonds for dessert. Got the keys and the first aid kit. In the first aid kit we do have a couple of those hand warmer thingamajiggers that last 10 hours, just in case we get too cold or something and we need to crack one of those out. Also got some fire starter in there, but we got the fire going, so I don't think it's going out now with all the oak. GoPro mount. And yeah, that's everything. Got the saw, the axe, knife, Swiss Army knife, which is in my pocket. That belongs in the first aid kit. I keep it, along with my keys attached to the first aid kit for the truck. Don't lose them. And yeah, we're gonna get these potatoes on here first, and then we'll get the chicken going on the rotisserie. It is -8. And it is currently 6 p.m. I gotta get the chicken on this rotisserie here. Stab myself. Generally coyotes, they're pretty smart. They'd leave people alone. Some of them tried to bug me. Probably be the last person they ever bugged. Them with the hatchet, and with the knife. Not too worried about them. But they have been getting braver. Bring it, coyote. But yeah, a while ago we were out in the country on a evening drive, me and a buddy who stopped for a bathroom break. He got out of the truck. When I hear something, look over. There's this little coyote, just a tiny little thing too. Kind of weighed more than 40 pounds. and it started going towards him and just got closer, closer, closer till it was within 20 feet of him. I was like, that coyote, it just keeps coming. So we hopped back in the truck quick and fired the truck up, and it took off. I was like, huh, I've never seen a coyote up that close, and I've never seen one like just keep coming towards someone. Usually the first sight of them, or you see a little glimpse of them and they take off running, you know? Try those off around the fire there. That was cold. Fire's going, supper's on, bed's made. Life's pretty good. Seems pretty cold for only being like 6:30. We'll see how cold it actually gets. It also said it was going to be a nice day today, and I barely saw the sun at the end of the day, and it definitely did not get up to +1 at any point. But yeah, this grass bed is doing great. It's like, yeah, you don't even feel the cold from the ground. It's quite, I gotta loft it up quite nice. Are we gonna get another 12 and a half, 13 hours out of this fire? Definitely if I save this large pile of wood over here. If I start this pile on fire, I would be hesitant. Slightly worried. Ooh, that's nice on the toes. Ooh, almost ready. A little salt, barbecue sauce, salt, pepper on the rotisserie here. It gets hot. Just got the potatoes open. Got some butter and some salt in there. Just trying it out, and they are delicious. That's good potato. Rip a couple of those off of there. Hot chicken. Fresh off the fire. Ho, chicken skin. You can try it out, it's still juicy. Cooked to perfection. No red in there. Pink. Oh, almost forgot, where's my beer? Oh, we almost forgot about the Floyd Singer. Ooh, excuse me. That chicken's good. Cheers. That's interesting. Yeah, it's very like, it almost tastes fruity, delicious, actually. That's what I would call it. It's very light. That one, yeah, it's definitely cooked through, especially with the stick through there. Need to go wash the hands on the creek again. Got my beer, and now for some dessert. Dessert time. Frozen. Super quiet. Peaceful out here in the winter at night. Oh, we got some stars. Just threw my jacket on here. Unfortunately, the zipper split on me. I tried to yank it off and broke the zipper. So now I'm stuck halfway buttoned up. Just finishing up the beer, watching the fire here, looking at the stars, and it's time to try and get some sleep here. I'm going to use this backpack as a pillow. So it's about 1 in the morning, 1:30. I woke up, I was having a bit of a sleep, and I get the sleeping bag. I'm gonna throw my Z-Rest down. So stinking windy all of a sudden. Bugger. There. It's actually nice out now that the wind's gone. Just threw the last little bit of wood on the fire. I was having a pretty good sleep on my sleeping bag, actually. 5 or 6, I'm guessing. Sunshine. Fire's still smoldering over there. Oh, I didn't make it through. Did make it through the night without using the sleeping bag, but that's alright. We'll have to try again another time. Need way more firewood and burn that all up. It's all gone. That's the last of it there. It's not bad out right now. It's just that wind in the middle of the night. I woke up and I did fall asleep on my grass bed here, and I woke up and I was just shivering. Get up and pump this fire up. Okay. Oh. Enjoy this for a second. We'll get the bed cleaned up and put away, and then get some coffee going. One log just burnt in half, and my kettle fell off. Lost all my water into the fire. Sleeping bag away, mat away. We have moved up to just under 10 degrees. Let that go for a few minutes. That's quite the pot of coffee. Vietnamese coffee mix. Put a little creamer and sugar in there. Almost full. Gonna let that bacon cook, and I think I'll go for a little meander up the hill here and see what we can see. We got up to the top of the hill here. Can't really see anything though. I forgot my sunglasses, and we forgot the sunglasses for the camera, so. Well, I think we'll send the drone up and see what we can see. calling that the flip and bite. Flip the bacon, bite the ends off. Got some bacon, coffee, and some Pop-Tarts we're going with. Pop-Tart, Boston cream flavored. Snack on this and let the rest of those cook up there. Ooh, that sun's hot and bright. So, I was thinking, as I'm sitting here waiting for my last of my bacon to cook, last night the flint didn't really want to catch this grass on fire directly. It's just not quite dry enough. Maybe if I scraped it, I could get a dust or a powder. So I ended up using some dry oak and shaving it with a little saw on the Swiss Army knife. But it just got me to thinking. I was sitting here looking at this cattail. I thought, I wonder if cattail, this fluff, I wonder if that would catch a spark. It's so fluffy and soft. So I was just wondering if it's going to burn. So we're going to do a little experiment and see if we can get this to light up. And then, while I was sitting there, I also saw a burr bush, and I was like, I wonder if these burrs would catch a spark. They're dry. They got all these little wings to them. Nice to make a little nest out of. So we're just going to experiment and see what happens here. Whoa! Ha-ha! You see that? Just a spark. How do you keep it burning? Keep stirring it around. Oh yeah, she'll burn. Look at that go. It's like instant woof, like gasoline. Okay, so that answers that question. It will burn extremely well. Okay, what about the birds? Oh, they're trying. Oh yeah, there they go. I don't know if you can see in the sunlight, but it's burning away through there. What if we had a little bit of cattail fluff in the burrs? Yeah, the grass is tough to eat. Burr bushes are sustaining the fire. So cattail to start it. Grass to keep it going for a second. And then burrs and burr bush stick to catch right away. Ooh, put this fire out, clean everything up. We'll go for a little hike, and then start our hike out of here. Whew, it's getting warm out in the sun. It's nice today. Found a souvenir to take home. And this one's even worth 10 cents. Suckers. Well, we're going to take the coffee, go climb this hill behind us now and see what we can see up that way. Two sweaters on. Well, I think we might turn around. It's kind of hard to see, but there's quite the view through the trees out there. I think we'll be hiking down that other ridge line over there if we go back down to camp and up and around to get out of here. That's a pretty nice view. Camp's down in there. The big grass hill over there is the one that we hiked up this morning on the other side. Got things zoomed in through the trees here so you can kind of see. We made it back to camp. Got the backpack all loaded up here. Got her strapped up on the shoulders, and we'll be ready to conquer this massive hill. Hopefully there's not too many up and downs. We'll see. Up and down and up and down and up and down. Take the trail on the way back. Should get some good views. Hoping if I was quiet there for a while, maybe I could sneak up on some wildlife, but haven't seen anything. Just a couple squirrels. And just tons of tracks. There's so many tracks back in here. Okay, let's conquer this hill. Ow. Shoulders are getting sore. Oh. Oh. It's hot out in the sun, hiking uphill. We made it up and over, out of that ravine back there, onto the lakeside. I was just hiking along the ridge line, along the trail here, and we found this kind of little clearing on the side of the hill here. Looked like a beautiful spot in the sun, so I thought I'd stop here and have a little lunch. Check out the view. Probably not halfway back yet, but we're getting there. Grapefruit's almost warmed up. And a granola bar. Be careful cutting this here. Oh, I think just about got myself. Just hooked myself with the tip of the knife. Ooh, that could have been bad. Pointed it into me. That's a pointy one too. Jeepers. Ooh, that could have been pretty bad. I could have taken a good chunk out of my hand there. Oh, lucky. Definitely. Spill the last of my coffee here. Strong coffee. A little sweet and salty. Chocolate dark nut. Very dark chocolate and nut. And with the grapefruit, I like to get most of this white casing off of them. Seems to be the most bitter part. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. Load up and continue down the trail. It just keeps going down. There's the truck behind me. We've made it down the trail, back to where we started. So, that's it, that's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.